So it is the will of God to create, to exist. It is the will of God that we are able to breathe air and our hearts pumping away. It's the will of God that we are here today in his presence to hear his word. Everything is the will of God, and he wants us to do his will. And sadly, of course, we know that when man fell from that standard that God has set in the Garden of Eden, we know that he saw that he had a choice in which to do God's will or to disobey. His mind and heart was open to that, which God never wanted man to know. But nevertheless, we are now being restored back through Jesus Christ, where he did the will of the Father, and he atoned and he redeemed us, that through him now we can walk and do our Father's will. You see, the Lord never insists on having authority over us or over our will. You see, we're perfectly free to choose. Now, we know that man is only free to choose, if he's not in Jesus Christ, in which way to sin. That is the only freedom he has. You see, we need to understand that when God predestined all things, he included in his predestination man's free will or free choices and actions. That's why he never stopped Eve from taking of the fruit of the tree. She was at liberty to do so. He warned what would happen, but she still had a free choice. And you see, God had to predestine man's freedom to choose evil as well as good. You see, if God didn't do that, man would just be, as we know, like an animal or like a robot, and not able to glorify God in his right choices. And that is why he's given us freedom to choose, because it's about his glory. That's why. And everything is for the glory of God. That we do, we say, our actions, our faith, our meeting together, our worshipping him. Everything is for the glory of God, including our free will.